Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 31st. This week, we are just going to jump right in here, Capricorn, and see what is going on for you. I knew it. You have this next level card. It says taking your finances or business to the next level. It says uncharted career demands constant evaluation adjustment to succeed. You have this divine timing card. Your angels are working behind the scenes. The reason I said I knew it is because every single earth sign has had something about leveling up or, some sort of, kind of like going up the ladder type of energy in the reading. So, it doesn't really surprise me that it would be a time of this for you. I would kind of say also that this has a lot to do with the Uranus and Taurus energy, which has kind of a lot to do with freedom. So, obviously, if you're making more money or getting a raise or a promotion or something, that would give you more freedom. And so you are definitely one of the signs that is going to benefit from not only Uranus and Taurus, but also Jupiter and Taurus. And here you go. You have the Nine of Pentacles, literally the card of values. And again, Uranus and Taurus energy in general, I look at, according to Chris's crappy astrology here, is all about values. It's like, if you're anything you do, as long as it matches with your values, like the things that you value, the experiences that you value to have in your life, pretty much anything, as long as you do that, you will be more successful. If you don't, then you won't. It's just that simple. So I would make sure that you are doing things that, that you are attracted to, that you feel add value to your life, or even other people's lives as well is also a great benefit. So that's what I'd be focusing on here. You have the Three of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. I feel like saying don't miss out now. I don't know. Those are the words I'm getting here. You have that divine timing card as well. So it's like you've been waiting for something, but you've been waiting so long that now that it's showing up, you don't believe it. So, I feel like this is saying don't miss out on this opportunity because you've been waiting for a very long period of time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying here, Capricorn? Don't miss out. You have the Three Cups because there will be a celebration. You have this in the Ten of Cups. Both of these cards represent celebration. They both represent community, and they also both represent happiness. The Three of Cups, these people are happy because they're celebrating. On the Ten of Cups, they are happy because they are choosing to be happy. You can see that these cups exist in the clouds kind of above their head. Not clouds, but the rainbow or whatever it is up above their head. So, for a lot of you, I kind of feel this is a good mixture of both forms of happiness. I believe that we do choose to be happy. And again, people always say to me, no, you don't choose to be happy. I'm like, okay, well, there are people in really bad situations in the world that choose to be happy, that are happy. So yes, we do choose to be happy, and you would be miserable if you traded places with them. So yes, happiness is a choice, and what I would say here is choose to be happy. You have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, I feel you're stabilizing your finances. Something is changing in your finances. I really feel, with this card that says next level, you're getting things to the next level, but it also says uncharted. So, again, I literally said to Virgo that they had something about unseen, I think was the word that they actually had in their reading, but this is the time that we're in. This is true for everyone, but definitely true for you earth signs. You need to step into the unknown because everything you want is on the other side of something you've never done before. I've been saying it since 2020, and here you go. It's like everything you want is on the other side of this island. She is sitting where she's always been. She needs to go over here. Literally, my quote, everything you want is on the other side of something you've never done before, is the Two of Swords. So, what I would say here is that I feel we all need to be brave, have new experiences, step into uncharted territory, do new things, be spontaneous. Knight of Wands right here. Knight of Wands, he doesn't really care how he gets somewhere. He doesn't care how he accomplishes a goal. He's willing to build anything he needs to build to get there. Yeah, with the Three of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Really, this is a very good reading here, Capricorn. As I always say, this stuff isn't going to just happen, especially right now. We're in a time where, I just repeat myself every single day, basically, in these videos, but, nobody listens at the same time. So what I would say is, yes, I do believe we have to put a little bit more extra elbow grease. I'm not saying anything is going to necessarily come easy, but I feel like there has never been a more successful energy that exists. I said to someone the other day as well that it's kind of like, if you think about it, they say like billionaires are made during recessions, right? Well, we have been in kind of are in a energetic recession, right? That's not like 100% accurate. So, take that for what it's worth. But what I would say is I believe we are in a time where energetically we could all become something great. We could become something very inspirational or helpful to other people, to the world, to the planet, whatever you want to do, right? But we have to put in the elbow grease. We have to put in the work. I also say we have to move a lot of dirt to get to the gold. So, it's like we have to put in a lot of work, and, the value we get from things might be very small, a small amount of gold for a bunch of dirt, but over time it's going to add up, and, we'll be very successful. With the Two of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords. Some sort of cycle needs to end. I would be careful of a past person. We do have Venus retrograde. Venus retrograde is like notorious. Everybody talks about Mercury retrograde, but Venus retrograde is notorious for bringing back past people. So, I would be very careful of any past people coming back into coming into your life or messing up your life or anything like that. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card of success and, good things coming in for you. I feel like there's a lot of success here, and I feel there could be a lot of positive attention coming in for you as well. I keep telling people as well, over the next 20 years, I would take advantage as much as possible of attention. Attention is basically going to be the currency of the universe. I actually feel that really the currency of the future currency is going to be experience. If you want to be very successful, then you're going to have to be having experiences, and you're going to have to be able to connect like ideas to your experience as well. So I feel people who are able to do that are going to be very successful. I know that's like a very vague thing to say, but it's like, if you have a certain job that you want, but you can apply your own unique experience to that job above and beyond what everyone else does, then you're going to have a job, right? And other people won't. It's just that simple. Or you'll have a YouTube or something that you make money from. So there you go. You have this next full moon card. It says, when you release negativity, don't underestimate your power. You have the summertime. We're in the summer. It says, although it's about 10 degrees where I am right now, you have this, and it's totally make me feel sick, by the way. You have this positive changes card. Do what makes you happy. Yes. Don't be negative like me and say that you're feeling sick, right? So focus on the positivity, focus on, the good stuff, and, I feel like good things will come in for you. This is the area of what you need to hear right now. I don't know if I said that, but you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Strength card. Nine of Pentacles is about focusing on like one thing. She is very focused. She has this falcon right here on her hand, and it represents focus. She also has these grapes behind her. The grapes in the tarot represent something that's very difficult to grow. So she is very, very skilled, and she gets paid. She gets rewarded for her skills. And I feel that here, Capricorn, that there could be some skills that you're developing in your life. It could be pretty much anything, but I feel it could be leading to a lot of success. I'm also getting something here, like if you're going through a change, Death card, but if you're getting training or something like that for a job, I feel that this training, or if you're getting a certification, this could be very valuable for you. I've been saying this to you since like 2016 when you had Saturn in Capricorn, because, I don't know, I feel like there's a certain element of Saturn in Capricorn that really rewards education, or, getting a certification or something. Saturn is not in Capricorn anymore, but it doesn't matter. People always love to correct me. They're like, Saturn's in Pisces, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know that. Yes, I get it. But just because a planet leaves a sign does not mean you are done working with that energy. Saturn's going to come back around in whatever it is, 20 years or something like that, to Capricorn, 20-something years, right? It'll be back in Capricorn. And if you didn't do the work, Saturn is going to whoop your ass. Saturn is going to kick your ass, and you will be, I don't know, who the hell knows where you'll be. So do the work now. Just because a planet leaves a sign doesn't mean you have to stop doing the work. So again, education is going to be profitable, going through changes, evolving, adapting, learning new things. Like this guy right here, this Pope, he's begging for his life, but he represents outdated belief. This kid right here, this child, is holding up a flower to the Death Rider, and the child, or he or she, whatever it is, who knows, kind of represents the fact that children are excited by the new. So again, it's kind of another, the Death card kind of represents out with the old and with the new, stepping into new beliefs and something new. And again, it all adds up to the astrology, Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces is literally the death of traditional belief. So, any beliefs that you've had for a very long time that no longer serve you, those things will be dying, and you'll be adapting to new beliefs. You have the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like you've been very patient. There's an element here of waiting, like you've been waiting a long time for positive change, but I do feel like there are a lot of positive changes coming in for you, or there could be a lot of good things, rewards coming in. Now, you have that divine timing card. which really is telling me that you've been waiting for something, and it's almost like you don't believe it's here. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. Normally, there's a castle that's crumbling in the back of the Ace of Wands, exactly what I was saying with the Death card. Yeah, but again, the Sun, one thing I want to say is that I would move towards your joy and happiness. You have so much joy and happiness. You literally have the Summertime card that says, do what makes you happy. The Ace of Wands is all about following your desire, doing what makes you happy. We have choosing to be happy with the Ten of Cups. You also have this right here. You have the two pillars from the moon right here with the sun coming up between those two pillars. It literally says that you could be leaving a moon period, which is like a period of confusion, fears, not seeing things clearly, and stepping into a period of happiness, joy, the light at the end of the tunnel, seeing things that, good things coming in after a difficult period of time. With the Death card, you have the Ten of Wands. Every single person has had the Ten of Wands this week as well. I feel we're in a time of leverage, basically. I feel the universe is trying to smack us and be like, hey, are you wasting a bunch of time doing things that don't move you forward? Are you wasting time on things that just weigh you down when there could be a better way to do things? It kind of says, don't get caught up, doing busy work in life, not just life, but, every area of your life. I mean, your whole entire life. There are all things that we do that probably waste our time. So, it says, are there things that you could do more efficiently, better? And, everybody's had this. With the Strength card, you have the Six of Cups. Yes, I would be careful of the past, but I also feel the Six of Cups can be a gift from the universe, and usually the gift we receive with the Six of Cups is a turnaround, is things improving, things getting better, or, something like that. So, love it. Next, you have, in the area of the unexpected, you have this card that says, all the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. You have this card that says, it's okay to be different, don't try so hard to fit in. There you go. And also, stay open to the unexpected. Again, it is crazy to me. Like I said, I think it was Virgo had the word unseen in their reading. Taurus had something very similar. So again, there's like a lot of this stuff of things kind of coming out of nowhere, but we have to pay attention to these opportunities. I also think we need to connect the dots going forward, which is impossible, right? I think it was Steve Jobs who said you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking back. But I think we need to trust our intuition so that we can connect the dots moving forward. What the hell am I talking about? What I'm talking about is, you never know, like you might have some sort of skill that could get you a job in a different industry that has nothing to do with what you do right now. And maybe you don't think you're qualified, but if you can actually go display your skill to whatever the job is, then maybe they'll hire you. So again, that's what I mean. Like there are I think there are a lot of these weird opportunities where we could do things that we don't think we could do, or maybe we feel like we're not qualified for, but if we try, then we will actually be able to do it. I also think we're in a time where weird things can happen. Like you could be talking about something on YouTube, for example, like some sort of talent, gift, skill, or ability you have, and then you get hired for a job. I literally this stuff, it's happening like crazy. All this like weird stuff. I see it every single day because I'm on YouTube all day. I saw a video of some kid who got hired. He was like an editor, and he got hired by like Disney or something, or a bunch of, I don't know, Disney, Netflix, and someone else. Like, they pay him now to be an editor because of his YouTube channel. It's like this stuff is going to happen more and more and more. So, again, if there's something you can do to display your skills, would be a great way to kind of get money or to get a job or something like that. You have the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Cups. The Queen of Wands, she moves towards her happiness, in which this whole entire reading is literally saying, follow your bliss. She has a sunflower. The sunflower points towards the sun, and she just moves towards it. She is the only fire court card that does not have salamanders on her cloak. The salamanders represent, protection from fire. In mythology, salamander can't be burned by fire. And so she is not really protected from risk is what it represents. She kind of has to trust. She has to be bold, assertive, courageous, and she has to trust that her following her bliss is going to be successful. There's this black cat right here. During the times of tarot, black cats were considered very unlucky, and so it just represents the fact that she doesn't care what anyone thinks. She just does what she wants to do, and she just likes having the black cat. It's just that simple. So, for a lot of you, there could be people in your life, or there could be situations where people don't agree with the changes you're making, but guess what? It's not about them. It's about you. It's about you being happy and moving towards your happiness. When you do that, you give permission to for other people to do it. Again, trust me, when you do something that makes you happy, people are going to come out of the woodwork and tell you that you're wrong. People are going to tell you that you are wrong to be happy. You are wrong to lift yourself up and, all this other stuff. We see this in the world nowadays as well, where everybody's trying to, anyone successful they try to knock down, right? So don't fall into that trap. Be as successful as you possibly can be. I always say I feel like we're meant to grow as much as possible. The world needs more abundance. Everything is limitation. The government trying to create more limitations, all this other stuff, right? So I feel like we need to bust out of it and, create as much abundance and happiness and joy in the world as we possibly can, and not listen to the losers that try to get you down. You have the Five of Cups, losers, right? Focusing on what is wrong, not focusing on what is right over here. So I feel like you need to focus on the good stuff. The Five of Cups is all about gratitude and, focusing on good things so that you can get this bridge and this castle, which is like true security. So I feel this whole entire reading is saying focus on what makes you happy, plain and simple. The more people that do this, the more people that will do it, which will change the world, right? With the, here you go, with the Queen of Wands, I said the word world, and there you go. You have the world. Definitely some sort of accomplishment coming in for you. That is your card, by the way, the world. With the Ten of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles. I do feel you could be attracting a very kind of passionate connection, let's put it that way. You two probably won't be able to keep your hands off each other, so there you go. If you're attracting love, very fiery, passionate. It definitely could be a fire sign. Could also be a water sign, but, I kind of am leaning more towards fire here, but take it how it resonates. It's a general reading. It could be a water sign with fire or fire sign with water in their chart, but, what I would say here is I like the King of Pentacles for love because it's someone who wants something permanent. It's someone who wants something long-term, so it could be a long-term connection. With the Five of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like you need to stop focusing on something you lost here. It could be a past person, that's still tugging on your energy. So if that is the case, I feel like you need to realize something much, much better is going to come in for you. And I really feel, and I'm pretty sure I've said this to you before, Capricorn, if you're focusing on a past connection, I would really say, what are you getting out of it? Because I feel like, just intuitively, there's nothing here about it, but intuitively, I feel like you got nothing out of it. I feel like there was nothing that you got from it. So, again, I feel like you deserve someone who actually gives to you. You have this Badger, are you kidding? You have this Badger spirit that says, be fearless, be bold. I literally said that with the Queen of Wands. You have this Coyote spirit that says, trust in the divine detours. Yes, I feel there are a lot of divine detours. We could be doing things and realizing that we want to do something else as well, which drives people crazy. Trust me, as someone who again, I'm a crazy person, right? I jump around from idea to idea to idea. I change my mind about a million times. Gemini moon, right? I'm crazy. So what I would say here is that, again, as someone who has done that my whole entire life, it's you're going to have, if you're jumping from one idea to another, you're going to have people that are going to be like, why can't you just settle? Why can't you just be happy? Why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? Your job is not to listen. Thank God I've never listened to anyone in my life, right? It's gotten me in so much trouble, but also it's been my superpower. The fact that I don't let people saying oh, why can't you just be happy? I just have never let that get to me, right? I've never let it bother me. So I feel that you need to do that. I feel like you need to realize that if you're making a change, that it's probably the right thing for you to do. It's think about it. If you've been watching this channel, I've moved about, 20 times, or probably not that many, but 6 times at least since I started this channel, at least, and probably more than that, right? So I move all the time. I'm going to be moving at the end of, not the end of this year, but basically next year. I'm moving again. So, it's one of those things where, people are always like, why can't you just settle where you are and all this other stuff? I'm like, I don't want to be stuck in one place like you, right? So again, don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. And again, these could be divine detours, you making changes or realizing that you need to make a change. You have the Knight of Wands, the Fool, the King of Cups. This is the good stuff, so it's going to be good no matter what. And the Knight of Wands is a card of adventure. I definitely feel you need to go on the adventure of moving towards happiness and joy and things that make you happy. Same thing with the Fool. The Fool is taking a leap of faith towards something that he thinks is fun, So I feel it is time. He's got the sun at his back. He's kind of going on this journey, and he's moving towards his happiness. He's ready for this journey as well, and I feel like you are ready. You have the King of Cups. I do feel this could be a person with deep emotions, but I also feel this could be kind of you trusting your emotions, following your emotions. Like I said, follow your bliss. It's a pretty simple reading, Capricorn. It's just saying moving towards your happiness will make you more happy. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, I would say healthy at this time. I think everybody has had this as well. And it seems to me like we need to just kind of stay healthy. That's it. Just make sure that you're not getting sick and stuff. With the Fool, you have the Ten of Cups. How many tens do you have? Two, three. Yeah, 3 tens. So I feel there could be a lot of good stuff coming in for you. Tens normally represent the end, but you actually have the Ten of Cups twice. So again, a lot of happiness. I also feel you could be taking a risk or a leap of faith on something that will be your Ten of Cups. So if you're taking a risk on love, I feel this could be something that will really make you, that will really bring great love into your life, or, it could be the love of your life. This could also be you just taking a leap of faith towards something that you do love, like a career or a new job, and it's going to make you happy. Again, this reading is like extreme happiness. With the King of Cups, you have the Strength card. Could be a Leo coming in for you as well. Like I said, fire really stood out to me. It's funny that I said fire with water, water with fire. So it could be like a Leo if you're looking for love. This card, you have this Crafter card. A talent is just waiting for you to be expressed with your hands. 9 of Pentacles. That card, I wasn't even grabbing that card, and it like totally flew off the top of the deck there. So we're going to pull 5 main themes now for you here, Capricorn, and let's see. You have the Scales. Keep your life in balance. Yes, make sure if you're working hard that you're playing hard. If you're playing hard, make sure you're working hard. Just that simple. You have the Star. It says guaranteed success. Number one, if you're attracting a person, I feel like it's guaranteed success. But also, you have so much good work stuff here, especially if you're not trying to fit in. You have that card that says it's okay to be different. Don't try so hard to fit in. So don't be afraid to be your own unique self here. You have this Chairfield card. Someone new is entering into your life. Are you kidding? Yes, definitely. You have this Jug card. It says lighthearted, carefree time. I feel you need more of this lighthearted energy. If there are habits or hobbies or experiences that make you feel this way, I would do more of those things, whatever they are. And you have this Ear card. It says good news. So I do feel there could be good news coming in for you. But this is a really good reading, Capricorn. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.